Hey everyone, this isn't a usual collection video. This is more of like a mini review of all the games on the SNES Classic, starting with Contra 3: The Alien Wars. It's hard, it's fun, it's Contra, but the third one. I don't really play these games all that often, but I had a really fun time playing this one, especially with friends. It's great with friends. Donkey Kong Country, one of the best Donkey Kong games in the entire series. It's also weird to me how this is the only one in the SNES trilogy where you can play as Donkey Kong, but it's an amazing game and it was great for the time, especially the graphics. They blew everyone away, and it's still amazing today. Earthbound. I haven't really played this one that much actually, but from what I have played, it's really fun. I like the characters, the story, the enemies, the gameplay. It's all just a great experience. F-Zero. I've talked enough about this game, but it's a fantastic game from a fantastic series that needs a new entry, please. But if you really are interested, you're probably not. I have 2 videos about F-Zero, so you can watch those. Probably won't though, because I'm not good. Final Fantasy 3. It's Final Fantasy. I like Final Fantasy. This isn't actually Final Fantasy 3, it's Final Fantasy 6. But it's probably one of the best in the series. It's a beautiful looking game, and it just adds on to the gameplay that the first 5 entries had, and it's a great game. Kirby Superstar. It's Kirby with 8 little games inside one big game, and it had the advantage of being released 6 years after the SNES launched. Well, technically the Super Famicom launched in Japan, so they definitely knew how to use the hardware by 1996. So it's a beautiful looking game, and it's fun. It's one of the best games in the Kirby series. Speaking of Kirby's Dream Course. It's golf. Kirby Golf. Haven't played this one that much, so there's not much I can say about it, but it's Kirby Golf. Mega Man X. Mega Man is great. Mega Man 12 would be great. Mega Man X is great. This was sort of in the period where this was right after Mega Man 6 came out, and then there wasn't another mainline Mega Man game until Mega Man 7, which came out a few years after Mega Man X. So this was like the one that had to hold people until the next entry, which wasn't far off. It was Mega Man X2. But that's not on here. Secret of Mana. I actually haven't played this one yet, so we're just gonna skip over it. Star Fox. I like Star Fox, especially Star Fox 64, and Assault, and this one, and 2, and Command, and those are the ones that I played. I haven't played Zero Adventures, but I really want a new one, and I know that Platinum is interested in making a new one, or a re-release of Zero on the Switch, preferably without the motion controls, and fixing it. But the original one was a revolutionary game. It was one of the first true 3D games, and it's so fun. It's like you take the gameplay of like another great game, such as, I guess you could say, like Galaga, even though that's is way more advanced. I mean, of course, but it has more depth to the gameplay. Instead of just waves, you're going forward. Never mind, the Galaga analogy is bad. Comparing this to I can't talk. Comparing this to Galaga is not a very good idea, actually, now that I think about it. But it's fun. It's Star Fox. It's a shooty game on rails. It's fun. Star Fox 2, basically more of the same, except not really at all, because it's basically completely different. This game has like this overworld, I guess you could. It's not really an overworld, but it's more like a hub area, where there's all the planets, which are planets, and there's the missiles coming towards Corneria, and you have to protect it. And there's a bunch of things happening, and it's all like in real time. So you gotta do it fast, and they're all like a bunch of small missions. Street Fighter 2. This is actually Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but it's still Street Fighter 2. They're all the same game, just different things. They're not sequels to each other or anything. They're just updates of Street Fighter 2. It's good. It's not my favorite Street Fighter, though. That would probably be 3. Just because I like the gameplay in that a bit better, even though it's not very different. But this one's still great. It basically revived the fighting game genre, and made some of my favorite games actually a possibility, such as Mortal Kombat, Tekken, etc., because they wouldn't be here if it weren't for this game, because like I said, it revived the fighting game genre. This is really annoying. Super Castlevania 4. It's Castlevania, which I like, especially Classicvania. Personally, I like Classicvania more than Metroidvania, but that's just me. I know a lot of people like Metroidvania more, but this is probably the best Classicvania game, especially because of the use of Mode 7, which created some impressive set pieces. And it's just so much fun. It has so much replay value, so much fun. That's the best I can describe it. Super Ghosts and Ghouls. I haven't played this one, but Super Mario Kart I have, and it's good. It's the first in the series, Mario Kart, my second favorite series of all time, actually, after Smash Bros. It's not as bad as most people think it is. They don't think it's bad, but they don't think it's a great game. But I think it's a really great game. And it's only, though people think that, because it's been outclassed by mostly every Mario Kart since. Super Circuit was, it's sort of tied with this one. But, I guess it has the edge because it has in the entirety of this game as the retro tracks in it. But this game is great. And it's still so weird why Donkey Kong Jr. is in it. Super Mario RPG, the first Mario RPG, called Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, came out also in 1996, like Kirby Superstar, and just like that game, used the SNES to its full potential with impressive 3D graphics. Well, not technically 3D, they're pre-rendered, but it still looks nice. And the gameplay that we all love, the Mario RPG Series 4. It's not really a series, this was the only one called Mario RPG. But also, Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi. Like, with how you can do things. That's a bad explanation, how you can do things. Super Mario World. It's a great game, but it's not my favorite. I do have some issues with the controls. It just doesn't feel as good as some of the other Mario games, in my opinion, such as the original Mario 2, Lost Levels. Most of the Mario games, except maybe Mario 3, I think this game controls a bit better than Mario 3. I don't know why. It's just my opinion. It just feels better. But it's Mario. It's super. He's in the world, and there's a Yoshi for the first time, so he's nice. But he doesn't have his flutter jump. From my knowledge, I'm pretty sure he got that in Yoshi's Island, which is coming up soon. Super Metroid. Haven't actually played this one, because I'm still playing the first one. Super Punch-Out. It's Punch-Out on the NES, but in my opinion, a bit better. I know a lot of people really like the original NES Punch-Out. Well, technically not the original, but Punch-Out on the NES. Personally speaking, it's my dad's favorite game of all time. But this game I think is a bit better, and because it just feels better to me. I know they have similar control schemes, but I don't know why this game just feels better. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, my favorite Zelda game. It's amazing. It's amazing. Everything about this game is amazing. It's a beautiful game to look at. It's an amazing game to play. It has a fantastic soundtrack. It has some of the best soundtracks and some of the best songs in all of gaming. It's an amazing game, and everybody needs to try it at least once in their life, or else they haven't truly lived. Yoshi's Island. This is the last one. It's good. Haven't actually played much of it. I got a few worlds in, but it's, from what I played, it's really good, but has an amazing art style, amazing music, a great concept actually, and it gave Yoshi the ability to throw eggs that he's known famous for now, that ability. And that's all the games that I have and played on here. That's a lot. It's 20. But it hasn't been a super long video, actually. But I'm probably gonna do Mario 2 video, where I play Mario 2, probably on Sunday, because tomorrow is an off day. I would like to take that. I know this entire week has been an off day, but tomorrow is my birthday, so I would like to take that day off. And so on Sunday, I'm going to be doing the Mario 2 video, and then on Monday, I'm probably going to be doing another one of these review type things, probably with the NES Classic. No, actually, I'll do the PS1 Classic, because that's a lot more divisive. So, that's going to be fun. But anyways, goodbye.